Oh, well, hey, big. It's jamithatsme here. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this bullshit of an episode. Love Island, honey. Let's talk about it, honey. Uh-uh. I'm getting motherfucking tired. I'm getting motherfucking tired. I feel like I ain't even see season 1 of Love Island USA. And I feel like this was the worst season of them all. Okay? We're going to go ahead and go through the notes that I have. But Olivia, I want you to know, and I hope they get this to you whenever you do find out what America thinks about you. You're a fake ass. Hear me clearly, hear me, okay? Hear ye, hear me. You're fake ass. And that's on P, okay? Period. MNOP, okay? QRSTUZ. All right. We're gonna go ahead and move on because y'all was supposed to do what needed to have been done by the end of the night. And we heard your weak ass whispers, okay, about how you think they have potential, okay? But that's fine. But you was quick to feel a way about the realest up there is Trina, but we're gonna get into that. Okay, so let me go ahead and read. All right. So then Olivia and Trina, they having a talk. Trina straight out the gate, like, baby, I cannot stand Charlie. Okay, it ain't nobody in America right now that's gonna make me like this man because I do not like him. Okay, Trina thinks those tears were crocodile, and they were. Okay, they were crocodile tears. Okay, Trina said, period, I'm done. I'm not being nice. I'm over it. Okay, now her and Cash may have had their issues as it pertains to Cinco. Okay. However, she felt as though her good girl, Miss Cash, did not deserve that. All right. So let's go and scoot on over to Alana and or Elena, because her name is Atlanta and Charlie. Okay. She's so happy that he chose her. She's so happy that he chose her. Okay, but says that she still feels for him at the same time. But what you feeling? You feeling what for him? We don't feel for Charlie at all. Now, if you're going to be happy that he chose you, then that's fine. Stand in that. That's okay. Okay, but as far as us feeling any kind of way because this man up here crying, we don't give a damn. We don't care. We don't care nothing about his tears, honey. But anyway, Charlie blames, what did he say? He blamed something as to why he broke away. I guess he said, he said trends. He said he blames the different trends and the things that he saw in Miss Cash. And that's the reason why he started to break away from her. Charlie got issues. And we see some of those same issues he had with Cash show up again when it comes down to Miss Atlanta. All right. Atlanta says that she thinks Charlie is a kind person. I'm like, Atlanta, shut the hell up, scoot over and scoot back and be glad that you still here. Okay, and you know I like you, girl. Okay, but you collateral damage at this point because I don't like your partner, and I said what I said. Anyway, get this video to them so that they know how America feel. And I'm speaking for America. We don't like y'all. And we just said what we said. Olivia, you fake as hell. Okay, you and Corey. I don't care about none of that y'all talk about. I'm gonna read y'all too when I get to it. You give me a second, Miss Mother. Anyway, because I'm mad as hell. I'm mad as hell. Okay. Atlanta says that he can cry and talk about Cash all he wants. I'm like, girl, shit the hell. Who want to sit up? What? He was just complaining when she was over there talking about Cinco. So we know you ain't gonna want to sit up there and hear about him crying about a woman that ain't even in the villa no more. Girl, shut up. Okay, Andre and Trina. He brings up the fact that he was the only person clapping. Yes, you were. It was a comical moment. Why you ain't clap tonight then? Why you ain't clap tonight? Anyway, Trina says that Trina was shocked by his decision to choose her. He said that he felt as though they got the same type of heart or something like that. Okay, and here go Trina, because y'all know Trina lead with sex and she love her some sex, honey. She gonna ask this man about his favorite position. I'm like, Trina, your position needs to be sleep. Get in the bed and get there, okay? Be quiet. So Jeremy and Bailey, okay. Bailey, I think her like for Jeremy may be growing because the only thing she really could tell him was that he was funny. And she just likes the fact that he keep her laughing, because if you can't keep me laughing, then I don't know how much longer I'm going to like you. So that lets me know Bailey ain't really into Jeremy, but she's into him for the moment, you know. I feel like that like is growing on her, okay? But I think he leaves her a bit confused at times. I feel like, I don't care what you guys say. You can write it in the comments all you want. I'm not going to give a damn, okay? I feel like Charlie is a white Jeremy. There it is. I mean, Charlie is a black Jeremy. There it is. They the same person, two different shades. Let's go ahead and move on. Olivia and Corey. Okay, Olivia says that she is happy and has real feelings for Corey. Corey feels as though it was a test. When they brought in Andre and when they brought in Bailey, they felt as though it was a test. So they're stoked because y'all know that's Corey's like favorite word, stoked. Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked about it. Yeah, I'm excited and stoked. We're gonna see what's gonna happen because I'm stoked about it. Can't stand his ass. They are stoked to see where their relationship is actually going to grow. Child fakeness, okay? We hope it grows to nowhere, okay? We hope y'all grow the hell out of the damn villa. Anyway, Will and Kyra, okay? They doing the same thing they always do. Act like they in a damn movie, kissing in the rain, child, kissing all over the damn place. What else happened? So when it comes to the guys, Casey says that he was a bit teary-eyed seeing Charlie over there crying and shit. Boy, shut up. Talking about, I felt teary-eyed when you was over there crying. We didn't feel sympathy for Charlie. Stop lying. If you wanted to bring up the conversation about last night, just bring it up. Anyway, so Charlie tells Atlanta he is ready to move forward. She says that they'll have fun. What could go wrong? I'm like, girl, you wait and see, ma'am. You just wait and see. Corey asked Will if he told Kyra he loves her. Will says he crazy about Kyra, but the love word is a bit too much for him. Like, that's too big. Y'all been around this house kissing, sucking each other's face off, okay? Y'all damn near have sucked the veins out of each other's face. And you want to say that love is a bit too much, but that's all y'all show. Like, we thinking y'all in love right now, and now you don't want to tell her you in love? That makes no sense, okay? But I guess because you may not be in love, but Kyra is damn showing love. She already told you that she falls in love very hard and very quickly. All right, that's why she always get her feelings hurt. And what you're giving her that movie type of love. That's what you're giving her. Kissing all in the rain and all this fake ass shit. Girl, it's not gonna be like that when you get out. Y'all not gonna have the villa and all that rain. It's gonna get real, Miss Mother. Let's move on. Charlie says that he is comfortable with Atlanta, but they have to get to know each other more. So child, boo. The girls, Olivia thinks she's found her person in Corey. I'm like, Olivia, you found many persons and still didn't find your person. So we'll see how this gonna go. Atlanta loves the affection that she gets from Charlie. I'm like, girl, what affection? What are you talking about when the lights go out and it's dark? Girl, can you count that? Can that be counted as affection? I guess. All right. Olivia says, I don't like him, period. Shut up, you fake ass. Because you did not keep that same energy for America by the end of the episode. Talking about you don't like him, period. Well, obviously you must like him a whole lot, girl. Anyway, what else happened? Atlanta said that she was nervous about receiving the same treatment that Miss Cash got. I'm like, well, girl, wait on it, honey. Just wait. You don't be nervous, girl. If you know it's coming, why you worry, girl? Just all right. What else did they say? They did tell her, girl, only time gonna tell. So just be patient, honey. Be patient. All right, so they get a challenge. Who wins? Of course, Corey and Olivia win. Who pissed me off during the challenge? Will and Kyra. All that extra yelling and talking and misdirecting people and stuff. I'm like, girl, they messing up on their own. They don't need y'all voices. Ain't nobody saying that when y'all was out there doing stuff. So shut up, okay? But y'all know, honestly, I'm not a fan of Will and Kyra, so it really does not take much for them to do something to piss me the hell off, okay? It don't take a whole lot. All right, what else is going on? Ellie, Olivia, and Trina. Ellie doesn't really see KC like that, okay? She's saying that she getting friend vibes from him or whatever. And I'm like, I knew that from the very beginning. You was not featuring him, but you was featuring him enough to make sure that you stayed in that house, okay? KC comes over, he grabs Ellie, he wants to talk to her, and she tells him that she's getting those friend vibes from him. He was kind of taken back. He was a bit shocked, but he said he's going to continue to try, okay? Didn't have to try hard and did not have to try long. Yikes. Okay, what else happened? I thought he was gonna go after Trina for a second, giving him enough time. I feel like he probably would have went after Trina. What else happened? Trina has a crush on Andre, and Olivia is telling her, girl, go for it. Girl, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it. Yeah, girl, go for it. Because listen, I'm with Corey right now. We're very, very happy. I don't think anybody's gonna come in and break us apart. We're realizing that we're really safe in the house if we really just stick with each other. So I think that you could just go for Andre, because I'm gonna be here to the very end. So it's whatever. I don't really care what you do. Yeah, bitch. Anyway, what else am I at? Because they got on my damn nerves tonight, honey. Yes, they did, okay? Corey gets turned on by super hype women that's super talkative. You get turned on by super hype women that's super talkative, Corey. But Cash picked you, but you was never interested in Cash like that because she's super hyper and super talkative. So we just really want you to keep it honest about what your type is, and whatever your type is, it's okay. Just be honest about what your type is instead of sitting up there having a conversation with Bailey. She asking you what your type is, and you like, you. Yikes. Just keep it above. You sound like a fool. I love when y'all put y'all foot in y'all mouth though. But anyway, let's go ahead. Okay, where else am I? Charlie and Trina. Because let me tell y'all, Trina was holding it down. Trina was holding it down for the girls, okay? She was doing what a good black woman do, okay? When she trying to get answers, okay? When she trying to get answers, she know what to do, okay? She was getting a few answers out of your boy, okay? She says that he had crocodile tears. I say, yes, say it with your chest. Say it to his face, Trina. Tell him how you really feel, because Trina says she ain't gonna be nice no more. What I'm being nice about? What we being nice about, baby? I don't like you. I don't like you at all, okay? We like when they be straightforward, okay? Charlie like, no, them was some real tears. Yeah, we saw that they were real. But we're also saying they're fake as hell because you're fake as hell. Duh. Like, shut up. He says he think he made the wrong decision. You think? You think? You did. You did. But at the same time, it's like you actually made a good decision, because I was so happy to see Cash reunite with Cinco and seeing how happy she was and everything, that I'd rather see her completely happy than for her to be in the villa being challenged by you every step of the way. Because I'm going to read this again at some point when I get to it, because you said out of your own mouth that you like to create situations out of nothing, which is exactly what you did, because you were trying to create a division between you and Cash so that you actually could get over there to Atlanta instead of just saying it with your chest that that's really where you wanted to go and what you wanted to do after Cash asked you multiple times. So it's like, yeah, you made a terrible decision and we're sure that you're going to regret it. But at the same time, I'm kind of happy because I want my girl to be happy at the end of the day. But you, not so much, okay? Let's go ahead and read on. In the confessional, he says he thinks that he and Atlanta could get to where he and Cash were and even further. And I'm like, we'll see. Because in my opinion, as much as I like Atlanta, and y'all ain't got that much more time before y'all about to leave the house anyway, Atlanta got in where she could get in and where she could fit in, because the people she originally wanted was not featuring her like that. Okay, so she entertained some conversations with you. You gave her enough of the eye, so she decided to latch on to you so that she can remain in the house. Okay. I don't know if Atlanta is like truly featuring you like that, but we'll see. She might. Where else we at? Trina asked him if he was just lusting over Atlanta, and he paused. The pause for me gave me everything it was that I needed, because the answer was yes. Even when Cachet asked him if he was infatuated with the girl, he paused again. So, yeah, I do believe that he's infatuated with this young lady. And then he goes on to say, nah, it is what it is. Trina said, baby, we're not gonna do that. No, it's not. It is what it is. It's what you did. Yeah, stand in that. Say, yeah, put your shoulders back. Stand in that, because this is the shit that you did, boo. Okay, so you're gonna have to deal with that. And of course, he agrees or whatever like that. She also says that she can't read him, and then he says, sometimes I can be a little hard to read. I can be a little complicated or whatever like that. Like, shut up, Charlie. Shut up. Let's move on. So Atlanta and Charlie. Okay, Charlie wants to know what Atlanta likes outside of the house. She ain't got no type. She ain't got no type either. She's just like, you know, I've dated so many other people. Like, you know, it's whatever. Like, I like everybody. Da 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 da. Blah blah blah. Hold on one second. Thank you so much for the super chat. What the F happened? I didn't watch the episode because I just knew he would be the bottom vote and the Islander would vote him out in revenge for Cash. I'm so hot right now, girl. We all hot. It's getting hot in here, so just take off all your clothes because that's how hot we is right now. We hot, we shook, and we shocked. Okay, so we see each other. We with you on this, girl. What else we got going on? Charlie tells her that he likes her vibe and that things don't feel forced. It don't feel forced, Charlie, because at one point you wasn't even talking to this girl. So why is you playing with America like this? You wasn't even talking to this girl at one point. Charlie, Trina tells the girls about how Charlie, how he was missing Cash all day. So, you know, the girls are sitting around. Trina didn't expose. This girl, I got some tea. They're like, but girl, what flavor is it, girl? It's a good high flavor. So listen, I'm trying to tell you. Your man, Charlie, he had told me earlier, girl, that listen, he missing Cash. He said he been missing her all day. He been starting to regret his decision, girl. I don't know what to tell you. You need to figure it out, okay? I'm just letting you know what it is that he told me because that's my job. You know what I'm saying? I went around. I got questions. I'm bringing it back to y'all. That's the basic girl that I am. So y'all just tell me what y'all want to do with it, okay? What else had Atlanta? She shocked. She shocked to hear all of this. She shocked. She shook it. Atlanta is noticing a pattern with Charlie. Whole time, my face scrunched up in so many different ways. I'm like, ooh, a pattern, you say? He said he would have, this is what Charlie said that made me think the producers may have had a hand in how this played out. Y'all already know I feel like they did because, I mean, maybe Cash was ready to go home too. But I feel like they did based on the order in which they went. Because they typically let the new people choose first, and that's not the order that they actually went in when Charlie ended up going home. When Cash ended up going home. So he said, this is what they're saying that Charlie said. He said he would have rather gone home than to recouple with someone he wasn't attracted to. For him to say that was just so weird to me. But I'm like, but you got the choice though. So what do you mean? You got the choice though. What do you mean you would have rather gone home than to recouple with somebody that you weren't attracted to? So it's like, but you have the choice. Based on how you already know people are going to vote, you knew you would have went home with, you know, one of the girls that you like. So something didn't add up for that with me. And that made me think that, I feel like the producers may have had something to do with that. What else? Atlanta doesn't like what she hears and says that she has told him he didn't have to pick her, yet he did so anyway. Okay, I don't know why he did that. I feel like he probably was trying to get back at Miss Cash, like I said, because Cash also was, being a little slick fly. But also on the flip side, it could be that Cash was ready to go home, so they made it work out to where it looked like she was just voted out of the island, girl. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Okay, when it comes to Will and Kyra, once again, I think he talks to Andre. He's like, listen, I don't want to put a title on this relationship. Everything we do is like it's a relationship. That's what I don't understand. Like, y'all went away to the hideaway. I think they probably got it in at the hideaway. All y'all do is kiss all day long and do the most. Y'all aren't that far off from what Shannon and Josh was doing. But Josh took her on the first day and asked her to be his girlfriend. And y'all doing everything like y'all in a relationship. What is the hard thing about putting a title on it that y'all are in a relationship? See, I don't trust Will. And I'm like, Will, do you have a girl outside of this house? Do you have a girl in the real world that you're trying to set Miss Kyra up for the idea that y'all may have something when you get out? And she end up finding out that you got a girlfriend, kind of like how Justine did with old boy from last season. Is that what's going on? Because it's not making any sense. You keep talking about how you guys have overcame so much and how you're getting so close and all this other humbug ass shit that you're telling America and telling Kyra. It's like, what's the bad part? Like, why won't you just put a title on it? And Kyra, why are you okay with sitting in this situationship? I think Kyra is okay with that now because they in the house for another week or two or however long, and they ain't gonna have no choice but to see each other, and she ain't gotta worry about him seeing someone else. But once they get out here in the real world, that's when I feel like things are going to change because y'all are not going to be able to be up under each other all the time 24/8. And I feel like Kyra is the type of woman that requires so much from her man. as far as attention is concerned. I feel like Kyra needs to be validated very often. And I don't know if Will is going to be able to keep that up outside of the house. Okay, we already saw him have his slip-ups. Okay, so once he gets outside of the house, he ain't got the cameras watching him heavily. He ain't got a miracle on his arms. I feel like Will is going to slip up and be a different person than what Kyra is going to be expecting. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be, girl. Okay, but let's go ahead. Let me see where else I'm at. Okay, the girls get a text about the tags to play games, right? They get the task, they play the games. I thought it was hilarious how Trina got KC to make this. Trina got KC to make a smoothie. First of all, I don't understand why Trina felt the need to act like her stomach was hurting just to get him to make a smoothie when she could have just said, hey, make me a smoothie or something. He would have probably gladly do it. But he ended up drinking the smoothie, and the crazy part was Trina was just putting whatever the hell she wanted in the damn smoothie, and he was up there talking about how good it was. It was hilarious. I will give them that. That was so funny. Olivia calls herself the queen of finesse when it comes down to her painting the toes of Will. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that, Olivia. You and Jeremy are definitely the royals of finesse when it comes to the villa, because y'all have finessed y'all way all the way from day one all the way to here, girl. Okay, so y'all are definitely the royals when it comes down to finessing in the house. Absolutely. Okay. The Love Island finessers, that will be you and Jeremy for sure. When it comes down to Will and Kyra, they go on a date. The girls want to know if they're going to talk about being official. Olivia kind of tipped it off and said that she talked to Will about that, but she wouldn't tell the full conversation of what was said. So when Kyra leaves, then she confirms with the girls, like, yeah, so I talked to Will, but Will said he ain't gonna make nothing official with Miss Susie. Okay, that's not gonna go down. Olivia confirms what he had already told Andre, because earlier he told Andre that he likes where it's at. He's not gonna try and make it any deeper than what it needs to be as far as the titles are concerned. Atlanta and Charlie. She thinks Charlie has been acting weird to her. And I'm kind of like, I didn't watch the drop recently, and I think Laid Bare, I don't think I watched those 2 episodes. So I'm like, is there any tea at showing where you and him have sat down and had a conversation about the stuff he said about him missing his cash and stuff? Have y'all even had this conversation? Because how you breeze past that and you just happy-go-lucky. See, once again, you're giving me that you just want to stay in this house, okay? You're not giving me the fact that you were so disappointed that he would be missing somebody else and choosing you instead of being with that person, and then going around telling somebody else around the house a different story and got you looking stupid. Why would you not address that and have that conversation with him? You just said he's just acting weird. He says he doesn't want to do too much, so he pulls back. Same thing that you did with Miss with Miss Cash. Okay, you pull back from Miss Cash, and here it is, you telling her you don't want to do too much, so you pull back. Why would you not want to do too much? You did all that damn crying. You want to talk about doing too much? That was doing too damn much. Okay, all that all this crying and stuff, baby, that was doing too much. You ain't pulled back then, so why you trying to pull back now? I ain't like that. Anyway, let's move on. Charlie realizes that he can create an issue out of nothing. You sure motherfucking can. And I've already broke down that to you guys as to how I felt as though he did that when it came down to Cash and the Cinco situation. Charlie was trying to create an out, in my opinion. What else going on? Yeah, and that's what I wrote. I wrote down Atlanta. So you just gotta overlook the fact that this man misses Cash and regrets his decision on choosing you. Oh, okay, then fine. All right, fine. Kyra and Will, they go on their date, you know, celebrating their situationship. And they say they're on the same page, okay? He's feeling as though he's falling in love with her. She feels like she's falling in love with him. And I'm like, y'all are not on the same page, bro, because Kyra is not falling. Kyra is already in love, okay? Same thing with Shannon and Josh. Only difference was Josh was man enough to go ahead and ask this girl to be his girlfriend. Okay, and it came right in the nick of time when he's really going to need her support as he goes through his family situation. But you, on the other hand, you got Kyra right where you want her, and her stupid self is just there hanging on, and she's so happy to be in the position that she's in, okay? But I really, genuinely, truly believe, y'all, when they get out of this house, Will is going to flip the script. I truly believe that. What else happened? She goes, they get back to the house. Y'all noticed how Will pulled the guys to the side to have a conversation, and most of them really wasn't interested in hearing about their date. And most of the guys wasn't. They really didn't care. But Kyra's talking to the girls, and the girls are like, so did you guys talk? Did you talk about, being in a relationship? Did any of that come up? She was like, yeah, well, we're fine where we are, We've decided we're not going to push the issue of having entitled or whatever. I'm like, but why not, bro? Like, I'm so confused on that. Why not? Soon as they get out of the house, when they get into this real world, she's going to want that relationship. So why are you just not giving that relationship to her now? I'm so fucking, you know what? I don't even like Kyra and Will. So I shouldn't even be confused at all, actually. So Ariel arrives. Love when she arrives, especially to shake the shit up around these people that I really don't like that's already in the house, honey. I was glad. Okay, so Trina, I already knew right off the bat, the first couple she was finna say was Trina and Andre. I said, go ahead and sit Trina and Andre down. Go ahead and sit them down because they're not going nowhere. America has spoken. Go ahead and sit the individuals down. Of course, Kyra and Will and Olivia and Corey makes it through. Slim pickings. Now, who they decided to save? 1000% knew they were going to save Jeremy. All I kept hearing out of their mouths were, Jeremy is trying. Jeremy is trying. Hey, listen, Jeremy is trying. Excuse me. Jeremy is trying. Yes, he's trying. I'm like, bitch, how long have we been on this show? Y'all been there longer than us, so y'all been there all day, 24,000, and y'all still talking about Jeremy trying? He shouldn't be trying at this point. Jeremy should be doing. Why are we still doing that? He's trying. Jeremy, no, see, we have to keep him. No, we have to keep because he's trying. And I'm like, bitch, this man had about 10 women. He done had about 10 women. Okay? And he's still trying. I do not understand it. That I don't understand. He's trying. Girl. And guess what, though? America, we've been trying. We've been trying to get his ass out the house. And ain't nothing been helping. Nothing at all, okay? Then we got who up there? Charlie in Atlanta. Then we got Casey and Ellie. Now, shout out to Bailey because Bailey did try to save her girl, Ellie. She did. She was like, listen, I love the girl. I don't want her to go, okay? When it came down to Charlie, I can't even remember what Olivia said, but she said they have the most, Charlie and Olivia, they have the most potential. But yeah, we're supposed to be voting on the couple that doesn't have the most potential. It's the couple with the least potential. So I feel like Charlie and Atlanta, they got the most potential. I'm like, bitch, you is a fake asshole. You is fake. You did all that big talk. Trina, I do believe Trina stayed to where she was with, I don't like him. Y'all can get him out the house. Because I think that came out of Trina's mouth that she wanted Charlie and them gone, right? But Miss Olivia, girl, I cannot. Because now I really hate that Cash is out of the house because in my opinion, I feel like Olivia is now the influence in the house. I feel like Olivia is going to be the person to be able to make the decision on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say make the decision, but people are going to be more prone to hear Olivia out about certain things. So they're going to be listening to her. And I can't believe when that knuckleheaded Olivia stood her ass up there, y'all. Her Rice Krispie treat face ass. She stood up there and said Casey and Ellie are the least compatible. Now, B.I.T., you're probably right. You're probably right. But at the end of the day, okay, we wasn't gunning for them, man. They're not the only people up here that's not compatible. Okay? We're over here. We're looking at Charlie. Okay? Charlie and Atlanta. We're looking at that. This man just came to Trina and told her that he made terrible decisions. Like he made a terrible decision. He done sat up here and should have kept his girl. He's missing Miss Cash and stuff. And with that being said, you are still going to keep this man in the house. Olivia, you are a fake. So I wish I could hear what Giovanni is saying about you. He's probably laughing, him and Cash. Okay, they're probably laughing at this moment. Olivia is one of the fakest people. Did I tap on this? I'm trying to tap on it. Okay, there we go. Olivia is one of the fakest people in the house. Have you also noticed her stealing Cash's personality and lingo? It rubs me the wrong way. Of course, because Olivia ain't got no identity. For real. Okay, Cash was her best friend in the house. Olivia didn't even know what the hell she liked or wanted until Cash told her. Okay. So you supposed to be friends with this girl? You just sat around and let the man that dumped her from the island stay on the motherfucking island? Are you serious? Oh, girl. I feel away. I'm mad as hell. I feel away. I'm disappointed. Y'all keep going wrong. Y'all keep going wrong. I wish we could send in challenges, okay? Let us send in challenges, okay? Let us make a decision on who is going to get pickle juiced today. That's what they need. Stop just having us vote on an app for the couples. Have us vote on the people that we would like to get pied in the face. We would like to have pickle juice thrown on. Like, you need to really get us involved in these challenges when they make stupid decisions. Okay? That's what I would like to see. Okay, who's gonna have to slide down in a what's some little water slides with nothing but pig feet on them? Who's gonna be that person? Let us choose, okay? Let us choose who's gonna have to drink a jar of water that had nothing but jalapenos in it. Who's gonna have to eat a jalapeno? Like, let us make the decision on what some of these challenges, on what they're gonna be and who's gonna get it. I don't like that. Okay, thank you. Let our vote matter. I'm tired of it. I don't know what producer y'all need to get to give me a call, but y'all need to do what y'all need to do, because then made me mad. Okay, and I don't like that as we go into the next season. I'm not going. Y'all gonna have to do a lot of work. Stop asking us for our votes. Stop asking us to go on your app to get you more clicks. I feel clickbaited, to be honest with you, ma'am and sir. Okay, that every time I make a decision, they end up making the ultimate decision. Okay, we prefer a just say that. That's what we prefer. Okay, we're a just say that society. Okay, so that means, who the hell y'all want to go? Just say that. Bet. Not a problem. We would like to go ahead and get Charlie and Alana out, please. Originally, Corey or Olivia ass would have been gone a long time ago had y'all just said that. And let us just say that instead of going behind our vote and re-voting. I don't like that. But you know, I'm a hop off. I'm a scoop back just a little bit off my rant, and I'm gonna get into these comments and seeing what you guys are saying. Thank you guys so much for bringing in the super chats. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys that are coming into the video, be sure to like the video. Thank you so kindly for those of you all that are liking the video. I see I got a lot of you guys hanging out with me tonight. I definitely appreciate you all. Okay. Let me see what GM David, because I saw you, GM, bro. I was trying to eat my food. Okay. You was telling me to get off Twitter and come on. I was like, bro, I'm coming. I'm eating my food. Okay, if Cash and Cinco collaborate, they will be marketing gold. Their FaceTime hello was everything, right? I loved it. Was everything Cash needs. A better vehicle than modeling outfits on YouTube. 1000%. Imagine an ad Cinco tying Cash's do-rag. That would be hella cute. I really hope that she gets with a good marketing team for sure. That's going to be on her side. Because Cash can be doing a whole lot. She really can milk this pot accurately. I think a lot of people, once they do these shows, they like to run and hop to like YouTube and stuff, and that's fine. I think that's great. That's a great avenue for your fans that want to continue to keep up with you. But I feel like, girl, yes, go out there and try and see if you can get you a modeling deal. Cash is gorgeous. See if you can get one of these modeling deals with like Wilhelmina or somebody. See if you can go ahead and get booked on a few shows as as an actress or whatnot. So absolutely, I really hope. I don't know if CBS may set them up with a marketing person or a PR person or how that works, but whatever they decide, I hope that she gets somebody that's great on her team for sure. Let me go into these comments and see what you guys are saying. Woo, honey, y'all, I gotta calm down just a little bit because, girl, I was like, ooh, I wanted to fly through the screen and slap Olivia. Okay, I was like, girl, not you advocating for the person you sat up there and said you don't like. Charlie and Jeremy are about to get dragged on the next episode. Girl, when are they not? When are they not getting dragged, Joe? Okay, when are they not getting dragged? This is the one I want to read. Okay, I am so happy that Cash was dumped from the island because she could finally reconnect with Cinco without anyone standing in their way. I loved it. I love seeing her IG story, seeing that they were at the airport. Okay, he actually came down to the airport to see her, and then he was hugged up on her and whatever like that. I was like, come on, Cinco got his girl. Okay, but what I also liked was that they said they're going to take things slow. They're not going to rush into it. They're not going to let nobody try and make them rush into anything. I do want them to take their time, because I think they also are at a place where they got to get readjusted back to the normal world after being at this resort for hours at a time, day in and day out. So hopefully we look up and we see some good things happening between the two of them down the road. Olivia was Cash's best friend. She said Charlie named too quick when Ariel asked who they were picking. Girl, Olivia, ooh, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. At this point, it makes me feel like let the most annoying couple get the money. But if Andre and Trina pull through and they win, I ain't even gonna lie. I'd rather a friendship couple at this point win than these hooligans that we have up in their house. Give the money to Trina and Corey and end the show. I feel you, Mellow Jello, but I am not a fan of Corey. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stoked, and I won't be stoked if he wins the show. I won't be at all. So fuck Corey. You know what I'm saying? I feel like give it to Andre. Let Andre use that money to pay for his child. Help take care of his child. Okay? It's easier to vote for the president of the United States of America. Do you hear me? Hear me, hear ye. Hear me. It is so much easier. Do you hear me? God, they put me through so many hoops yesterday. They must have saw one of my videos when I said stop having me vote if it ain't gonna motherfucking count. And they said that's fine, because when I went back to the app for the second time, honey, I could not. I couldn't vote at all, honey. That thing was just a thinking. I said, oh no, they did. They played your girl. Charlie, Will, Olivia, and Corey are all performative. I'm tired. Okay, I'm trying to say every single letter in the word. Tired. I'm tired. The app is rigged. When I submit my vote, my answers change. I'm willing to believe that. I don't put nothing past CBS no more. I feel away. Olivia and Corey are not going to win, I don't think. So are you saying you don't think, and then you say Will and Kyra? So you thinking Will and Kyra are gonna win? As annoying as Kyra is, honestly, in Kyra's defense, I feel like Kyra hasn't been problematic in the house like others. I feel like the most annoying Kyra has been all of the love she's been given to Will, which is honestly the reason why she's on the island. However, I just get so sick of seeing them kiss a million times a day. Girl, if y'all had $1 for every time this girl to kiss this man, we would have some money for sure. For sure, we'll definitely have some coins. I mean, it's like she likes to kiss every single inch of him. And I feel like that's more than infatuation with this man. And I'm a bit concerned, okay? Because Kyra gives me the type of, when he breaks up with her, because I don't think it's a if, I think it's a win. When they are no longer together, she's probably going to need some real psychological, she gonna need some real therapy, for real. Because she just falls so quickly. And I think when they break up, she's not gonna see it coming. And I'm gonna hate it for her. Are they going to really tell them what America thinks or what they want them to hear? That is such a wonderful question, because I think they might tell them what it is they want to hear. But I hope that their family and friends are flooding their DMs with what the hell we really got to say. Okay? Trina is winning. I don't want Olivia or Will or Jeremy to touch the money. Baby, at this point, Jeremy is already touching CBS money. Hey, Father, how are you doing? Hey, Dad. Okay, he's already touching the coin. Right, just say that then. Like, that's the society that we are. We just say that. Hell. What happened to Olivia? She went to Charlie after Cash cried, then said she was going to bring it to Charlie just to say for him to stay. And now you see why we call her a fake ass. Yeah. Exactly. And what's so special about Corey? He is boring as hell, okay? But he swear he's so stoked, okay? He's stoked about it. He swear he is stoked. Him and Jeremy have no personality. That's probably why they end up butting heads for the same. Not no personality, and that's why they butt heads, honey. Girl, I feel like the most I've seen Corey's personality was when he had multiple girls that was actually interested in him. Then he wanted to go all crazy. Like, oh my God, yeah. Can't stand it. They need to have some fans as virtual producers. I agree. Our votes keep getting tainted. Okay. I feel like though, even though, and y'all let me know, because again, this is like my first time like really watching the season with everybody and tweeting and everything. I feel like this is probably their most controversial and most talked about season. So I feel like if we make enough noise, they just might damn listen. But like I said, y'all have whichever producer y'all want to call me, because I got some things I need to say, because I feel away. All right. I can't believe Olive saved Charlie after what he did to her friend Cash. Period. Okay. Olive is fake. Especially since they won't let us pick who we want. That's what I'm saying. Like, just let me tell you. I can tell you who I want to go. Because at this point, I can't tell you which one of these hoes got potential. Honestly, I can't. I don't see it. I can tell you who don't got it, though. Trina was on it. And you know what else I wish they would have did, though? When it came down to the last two couples with Corey, I'm sorry, not Corey, but Casey and Ellie and Charlie and Miss Atlanta, I wish what they would have done was, out of the two of them, whoever had the least amount of votes should have been the one to leave. Now, if that would have ended up being Ellie and Casey, I probably would have been like, okay, fine. Okay, I would have been mad at America. All right. Or I probably would have blamed the producers. Who knows? But I would have much respected that more than them showing who they want to stay. I don't like that. Y'all already chose. Y'all already saved a couple. So I feel like then just go back to the audience and just go off of our votes. That would have made more sense to me. Who do y'all think is going to win the show? I do not know, but I would not mind if it's Andre and Trina. No cap at all. And after everything Trina has really gone through, whether she put herself into the mess or not, Trina deserved that little coin. And if Andre came in and swiped that coin up from everybody else, fine, because y'all played too much and y'all stayed too long, period. Thank you so much for the super chat, Ashley. Ashley says, I've watched every season from UK and US. The producers definitely manufacture the outcome they want. Thank you so much for that input, because I believe everything that you just said. Definitely believe that. And I'm watching UK now, which is interesting, and it's a trip, and I don't think I'm gonna like Faye, but we're gonna get into that more. I'm gonna start on episode 11. I might start on it tonight or tomorrow. Trina didn't want to save him, so stop. She agreed after everyone else did. Cash wanted to send Trina home too. Stop trying to throw dirt on Trina's name. Well, Carrie girl, we said what we said. Okay, Miss Cash ain't in the house no more. It is what it is. Okay, Trina was not trying to save old boy, and I respect her a whole lot more than I sit up here and I respect Olivia's ass, and that's on P. Okay, but if you want to be a stand for Trina girl, go ahead. It's fine. No one cares but you. They're gonna find out what America thinks about them next episode, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait either. It is like they signed a no drama clause, because this is boring as heck now. Let's see where else we at. Why are we still watching the show? They are not listening to our votes. I didn't hear Trina's voice say anything. I'm still watching the show because I came thus far, and obviously 600 plus other individuals are continuing to enjoy it, as well as yourself, hence the reason why you're here now. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and move on. What's next? But I don't see anyone being long-term. Like Love Island UK has couples still together 2 and 3 years post-show. Not just one couple, like multiple, as in 5 to 8 couples still going strong. That's what's up. Well, we have yet to get there. Who's going to the hideaway? I feel like it's going to be Corey and Olivia. I do. I think it's going to be Corey and Olivia that's actually going to go to the hideaway. What else we got? Let me go all the way up to the top. Did I read that one? I don't know if I read this one here. See John the Hunter, thank you so much for the super chat. Olivia is one of the fakest people in the house. Have you also know? Oh yeah, I did read that one about her stealing Cash's lingo. Yes, I did read that one. Okay, let me go down. You guys had a lot of good ones earlier, but for some reason, when I try to scroll, I can't go to the very top, like from the beginning. So I have to read from where I am. I'm glad that Cachet is out of there now because she was miserable there. And now she is happier. She is, I have to agree. I really respect Trina. She has great standards, very humble young lady. She and Andre should be just like Justin and Caleb. We'll see. She feels like there's a vibe there. I don't know 100% if there is indeed a vibe there between the two of them. But I will say I want her to stay until the end for sure. And if she wins the money, I'm not going to be mad at it at all. Shannon and Josh and Wes and Amy may be the only long-term couples to come out of this season. I can see that, especially with Amy and Wes, especially with the two of them. I don't know if Mackenzie and Connor are still together from last season. I feel like they are, but they haven't posted each other in months. But they also haven't removed old images of themselves. And the way Connor was answering Q&A on his IG story kind of made me think that he may not be in a relationship with her anymore, so they may have actually broken up, but that's unfortunate. I always liked the two of them together. What else? Glad that Cachet is out there now because she was miserable there, and now she is happier. Yep, I think I could have read that one though. I wish they would mess up this Twitter game Tuesday. I'm suing for emotional distress. I can't wait to see how this is going to play out for them. I'm disappointed that KC is gone because he seemed to be a little bit excited to talk to Trina. They definitely had to get him out because they don't want that blossoming into anything. I didn't think about that because I could see him actually going after Trina. I thought he was at one point. So I could see that happening. Let's see what else is going on. Hey, Queenie. Hey, girl. Thank you. That's what I thought. They would do. The person with the lowest votes should go home. Exactly. I think that would have behooved them. That would have been a better use of our time. Rushing to an app with only 30 minutes to vote. Yeah, that would have been a better use of our time. Islanders should have to write their final vote on a template so the other half can't change their vote. That would have been something too. Everybody should be able to write down a name or who they want to save or which couple, dump it in the thing, and then whoever got the most votes out of the two, they could have. That probably would have been fair versus them having a conversation amongst each other. They just need to go with our vote to send the least home. This is just tiring. You're right. I can't disagree. You're right. The previous season was still more exciting. Even if the couples didn't work out, we got attached to the cast. That's true. That's true. And I feel like with this cast, I don't think I'm attached, but I'm attached to Cash. Does that make sense? Not the cast, honey, but Cash. I'm attached to her. So I want to follow her and see how her life's going to go. Jeremy is there on vacation and they exposed it during the game. Bailey said he spent more time with the boys. Exactly. But y'all want to still sit up here and have a conversation amongst each other talking about he's trying. Jeremy, he's trying. Yes, he's trying. Y'all still want to talk about that? No, he's trying to hang out with the guys. They should make their producer. So what they should make? Oh, they should make me their producer. I'm gonna check that down. Jeremy and Will are so boring. Olivia and Corey are just trying to win the money, and Trina and Andre deserves more screen time so we can see more about their relationship. Girl, no, she ain't go home. She's still there. No. Atlanta's still there. And I like Atlanta, honestly. I like her. I just hate that she with Charlie. Not as complicated as a sloth. That is how he moves, right? He definitely should have picked Trina. Casey should have definitely picked Trina for sure. I don't know. I don't know what happened to her. I don't think I saw her there either. Oh, you think so? You think Will is forcing so much to be with Kyra? You could have a point. Jeremy is on the longest vacation ever. He wakes up every day and wonders why the hell he's still there. Olive, I thought you were Cash BFF, but you proved us wrong. I can't believe you saved fake crying Charlie over KC. Exactly. I hate to see it. I don't know why. I do not know why Giovanni was interested in her. I think Giovanni was really just trying to make something work because he saw everybody else around him making things work. I don't know what it was that he saw in her at all. And to be honest, Giovanni should have linked up with Cash. Even though Cash would have at least wanted to still go with Cinco, but he probably would have lasted in the house longer had the two of them just linked up. Corey stayed with like that headband, okay? And Corey stayed with a set of rods, honey. He stayed with us. I wonder what color rods he used on them curls. I wonder which color it is. Which set does he use? I think it may be the pink ones. It may be the pink ones he used. He might use the pink ones on his hair, honey, because them curls is not. They don't look like they naturally curly like that. But he gotta force it, honey. And that's the sad part, because I have to agree. It was more entertaining to watch him win. He ain't had that many people. I don't think, well, I guess Andre got a little personality based on how he did that clapping and stuff. The show started off pretty good, then turned into garbage very, 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 very quickly. Yo, they do. They do. They do. They do. That's I don't know how much more I can say it. They do. I seen so much Corey and Olivia this episode and last episode. Because last episode, all they did was talk around in circles about how they didn't know what the hell they wanted to do. Didn't know what they wanted to do, only for them to end up choosing each other in the very end, playing America. We hate to see it. I can believe this. They're keeping Charlie for views, so people will watch. People that hate will continue to watch. He might make it to the season finale. He just might. Because it's one of those train wrecks that you don't want to see but can't help but to look at at the same time. Yeah. Now listen, I'm gonna have to disagree now, okay? Now, if Trina wins, I hope she keep the money and give half to Shannon or Cash. Now I'm gonna be real frank. If it was me, I wouldn't give nobody a goddamn, okay? Because I done made it to the end, okay? This is my coinage. I had my hopes and dreams. I came in here by myself. I just happened to meet y'all. Okay, I just happened to meet y'all. How you doing? I just happened to meet y'all. But if you think you're gonna get a piece of my no, ma'am. I'll take you out to eat. We can go out to eat. We probably can go on a girls' trip. For sure. Absolutely. I'll probably buy you a few drinks. But if you think I'm gonna spend my cash, you got me fucked up. No, ma'am. I'm sorry. Trina, keep your coin if you win. I ain't gonna be mad at it. Jeremy is going to get a 10 life and probably take the money. He's a trust fund baby and doesn't need it. They don't want any of us to win this season. That's why everyone is leaving the house. Yikes. I've read that one. I'm just scrolling on down, seeing what else you guys are saying. Can someone find Charlie's OnlyFans? But Charlie got an OnlyFans? No. The whole screen time of Corey and Bolivia. Why is this lady named Bolivia? Bolivia is them talking, getting to know each other. That's what it seemed like. or talking about each other is something. When you see Olivia, she talking about Corey. You see Corey, he talking about Olivia. Either, you know what I'm saying? They all either they on screen together or they separate. And I'm tired of both of them. And Olivia is giving me Moira from season 2, and I could not stand Moira. Oh, I couldn't stand her. It's like all the people I never like never leave the show. They just keep them on there. It's like you gotta act like you really like them, and then they'll get rid of them or something. The rating's probably dropping a little bit right now. It may drop some more, but if Trina's still on there, they may keep some viewership because people are probably going to want to see who's going to win, and they may actually vote for Trina. But we'll see. They might drop. They might drop. Corey with the curls is better than when he had that forehead showing that bun, honey. Girl, listen, you're not gonna tell Corey what he is. Y'all not gonna tell Corey what he is. Corey think he Jeremy, baby. Was he? Giovanni defending Cash in the comments when she got sent home was hilarious. Was he? Whose comments? I have to see it. Whose comments was he defending her on? That is too funny to me. I cannot. Cash told Charlie on Lay Bear that he was only there to ride her. What? I didn't even see that. Good point, D. Olivia chose Charlie because she wants to win. But at the end of the day, I felt like she still could feel that way and voted him out because she damn sure wasn't going to win against Ellie and or Ellie and KC weren't going to win against her and Corey. Everybody would have voted Olivia and Corey because they've been there the longest. They built up the audience or the fans over KC and Ellie, so she came out better booting Charlie. Duh. So I didn't like how all of that went down. Like, that was lame. That was lame. I love Giovanni, but after watching some of his lives, I see why no one took him serious. He gives goofy younger brother vibes. Yikes. Yikes. They're saying you need to grow up a bit, Giovanni. Oh, okay. So she was smoking some green. Leslie had a little bit of that green, so she had to leave. I thought it was like a little vape. I thought she had like a little vape thing going on. I wish they voted for individual people rather than couples, but yes, it's too close to the end. That's what I was actually hoping they were going to do for this one too. That would have been great as well if they would have voted just like for the girl you want to stay and the guy you want to stay. And then those two individuals would have had to be a couple until the end. They just did that all wrong. All wrong. They want to hear from us, but they don't really want to hear from us. The fact Olivia said, Charlie, she's blind as hell, and I definitely think she knows what she's doing. Olivia got to go. Unfortunately, a lot of people have a soft spot for Corey, so I don't feel like she's going to be going nowhere anytime soon. It would be nice, though. Because this ain't the first time that Olivia was voted as like the top whatever. Like when they had like the top couples or something like that, or the top person, Olivia was in the top. So it's a lot of people out here that's really liking Olivia and Corey. So I don't see her going nowhere. It would be nice though. Interesting. To be honest, they could just be keeping Atlanta to gain favor of the plus size community. They could be. I like Atlanta though. She's gorgeous. I really like her, but I don't like Charlie. The funny thing is, Atlanta is playing Charlie the same way Charlie played CASHAPP. She probably is, but she probably gonna mess around and be stuck because I don't think they're gonna bring nobody else into the villa at the last moment. At this point, they need to start picking people off the island or whatever. We'll see how it's gonna flow though. Oh, who knows? I don't. I just hope that they put out a Survey Monkey or Google something, a Google sheet or something, so they can get some pointers from the public on what they need to do better for the next season. Hear what it is we got to say. Why? What are you saying? What are you talking? What are you saying? What are you saying? Why is Charlie on so many gay pages on Instagram? That's my question. Huh? Oh my God. Maybe they're fake pages. Maybe somebody, you know, I don't know. Yikes. There probably won't be any more recoupling. It's at the end of the show, right? Right. Olivia is fake as hell, and I can't with her and Corey history because she has no reason to suddenly like him like that. Yeah, I think they realize the strength that they have together and the possibility of them actually being able to win this show and win this money. That's why they're looking forward to going and traveling to Egypt together when they leave this show. Okay, I just hope that they don't have no Love Island money when they go. I said what I said, but I done gave you guys a full hour of entertainment. Thank you guys for you 630 some people hanging in here with me. Okay, please don't forget to like the video, share the video. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. Be sure to check out my Love Island UK from episodes 6 through 10, and then I'm gonna get another set out to you guys on tomorrow. Okay, so be sure to check that video out after this one. That's all I got. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.